So the minor pentatonic shape that we all know is actually the key to the sound. So you can actually play every chord of a key just using the bass notes in this shape, and that allows you to play chords that are close together. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So you can start messing around with the chords, but in particular, these 4 chords work really well together. 6, 1, 4, 2, because they share so many notes between them. For example, when I move from the 6 to the 1, I'm barely moving my hands, I'm just kind of moving this shape up 1 fret, letting go of my thumb. For here too, from the 4 to the 2, I'm just dropping my bass note down 3 frets, and then dropping down my pinky. So I can try something like... Already sounds kind of catchy. Of course, it helps a lot to finger pick the notes and add some sort of rhythm to it. But you can make it sound even catchier by making the chords in the progression look more similar to each other by modifying them. For example, I'm going from the 6 to the 1. So what I can do is make the 6 a 7th chord. So now that looks very similar to the next chord, the 1. Same for the 4 and the 2. I can make the 2 a minor 7th. So now it looks identical to the 4, except for the bass note. So it goes something like... I can kind of play all the different chords here while barely moving any of my fingers. Another cool thing about this trick is that since it's mostly using the pentatonic shape that we all know, you can drop in any pentatonic licks that you know in between all the chords to make it sound even catchier. Let's keep building this progression. So the 5-1-4 is another good combo that works within the shape. So let's add that to this progression. So the 5-1 is a great combo because the 5 chord of a key naturally wants to resolve to the 1. But honestly here, I'm not thinking that much. I'm just kind of playing around and seeing what chords work well within the shape. But in this case, it works well, 5-1, because it shared these 2 notes together. And then here too, from the 1 to the 4, they share these 2 notes together. So I'm modifying the 4 chord here to make it a major 7th. So then we'll share these 2 notes with the 1 chord right before it. On top of that, I'm adding some notes as fills in between the chords to better connect them. So the 5-1-4 is another great combo with some modification. Then here I like to add a transition chord. So a chord that works amazing here is the diminished chord. It's kind of between the 2 and the 1. It works amazing in this shape because it shares so many notes with so many different chords in this position, this pentatonic position. So it just works magic. Put it after any chord in this shape and it will sound great. So let me try adding it after the chorus. Sounds pretty cool. There are also 2 other diminished chords that work within this shape. They're higher, they sound higher. So here on the left edge, and then here again on the right edge. So play around with these different diminished chords. Finally, let's finish up this progression with another great combo, the 2-5-6. So playing from the chorus, it would go like... Here, we're breaking out a pentatonic shape a little bit, just barely hang on the left edge. But it's kind of what helps break the monotony of the progression we had so far. So here I'm doing the 2, then the 5, before going back to the 6. If It's a common jazz kind of combo, the 2-5 leading back to the 1. In this case, I'm going back to the 6. But notice how, again, I'm modifying the chords so they sound closer together. So instead of the 2 here, I'm playing like this. And the 5, instead of the 5, either here within the pentatonic box, or here, the bar chord, I'm doing it like this. So it goes like. Then finally, I'm also adding in a note, a passing note in between, like a fill note, to lead back to the 6. So it goes like. It's kind of just hang on the end of the pentatonic shape for a catchy, kind of out-of-the-box sound. So in all, it goes like. So have fun jamming, and hope to see you guys in the next one. Thank you.